Alright, so here is a video of my 1983 originally FLH shovel head. It has a wide glide fender on the rear that I rattle canned. It's not perfect, but it looks pretty good. It's shiny. The seat is an old, what they call a Cobra seat. Don't know the maker, it didn't have one on it. It's in pretty good shape. There's one little rip in the front there, but rides pretty good. Has original FLH shocks on here. A single disc brake in the back with a banana caliper. It works good. 16-inch spoke wheel with a good Dunlop on it. The exhaust is a 2-into-1, kind of like the old Alphabet header that I've just Scotch-Brited. The chrome. It did have a super gnarly baffle in it that I couldn't get out, so I cut the tip off there and re-welded it. You can kind of see that there where I welded it and ground the welds down. Made my own bracket there coming off the frame to support it. It does have passenger pegs. They don't match, but it does have them. I cut and re-welded the original FLH battery box to make it a lot smaller, and I'm running a lot smaller battery since it's kick only. I originally had a Cowpie transmission, but I put in a ratchet top 4-speed, as you can see, kick only. All the gears feel strong, there's no slipping, you can find neutral real easy. Running points, stock oil pump, good pressure at the heads, I checked them both. S&S Super E carburetor. It's got a K&N reusable filter in there. Starts right up. The cam is Sifton 440, I think it was, for hydraulic lifters. It's a real mild cam, real easy to kick. Got Anderson pegs on the front. The front end is off of a 2004 Sportster. It's a single disc 39mm narrow glide. And then I just took a little piece of strap steel there, made a little headlight mount, nothing fancy, but it holds it on there. Front brake pads have a decent amount of meat on them. Front brake works great. It's running the 04 and up Master and does a good job. Just a regular single throttle, single cable throttle running to the Super E there too. Has original shovel head clutch lever, stock to the bike. On this side, the other Anderson peg there. It was originally toe heel shift. I just cut the back part of the lever off, and it's run the stock linkage from the FLH back to the tranny. I got cloth covered plug wires, running Champion plugs. It's got a recent coil that I just put in there. Nice spark. I'm running a Repop Paco 36-64 10 primary, and it has a 1.5-inch Primo belt drive inside. It's just a stock Harley clutch, but I did put a clutch tamer in there so you can sit at a stoplight with the clutch held in without it creeping on you, and it's really easy to find neutral as well. Stock lunchbox oil bag there. There's your other passenger peg. I just welded on a little mount there on the frame and bolted it up. Was originally a belt drive bike. I switched it to chain drive. I think it's 2348. So it doesn't have a super amount of low end, but you can cruise on the freeway without causing yourself too much problem. It's got FLH shocks, again, work pretty good. And I just made a little tag and taillight bracket there that bolts onto the swing arm. Run the plate vertical, and that's just a little cheapy trailer taillight. Gas tank is rattle canned as well. It did not turn out quite as well as the fender. It still has a little bit of sheen to it, but it's got some orange peel. It's not super gas resistant, but just a stock Sportster tank. That should be pretty much it. Obviously it's not a show bike, but it's a good little runner. It'll get you down the road. It starts, it runs good. You could do a little fine tuning on it, clean it up a little bit, or just ride it as is. I guess I'll get you some pictures of the numbers so you can see they're good. There's the motor number, and there's the frame number. So hopefully that answers some of your questions, and I'll also include a video of me kickstarting it from cold.